The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust with the ticker symbol SPY. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for the SPY, but before I begin, I'd like to say I do have an update for my membership. So every Thursday, instead of doing a single stock for all the members, I just started doing every stock that members want to see. So every member gets a single stock that I can look at every week. So basically, a member can have me look at 4 stocks in a given month. So I believe that's a pretty good deal. And if you guys are interested in that, I'll leave the membership information in the comments below and the description. So let's take a look at the SPY. Last time I looked at the SPY, I believe prices were right around the high 380s. And from there, we saw a pullback or a short-term sell-off. So is this the top and we're going to continue lower, or are we going to see another leg up? Well, let's take a look at the chart. I'm going to go ahead and draw this range pattern because prices are still kind of going sideways. So let's go and make this green. So we have this green range pattern that prices broke outside of, and then we came back inside of it. So right now we closed right at the top of the range, which could act as resistance, and we could see another leg down. Now if we break the 368 level, there's a good chance we get this another leg down. This is the first leg, this is the second leg, and it's right at the bottom of the range. So that's a possibility for prices to reach. Now if we just continue higher and break above the 390 level, there's a possibility to get a measure move target up, and that would take us right to the 410, 411 level, and that would fill in this gap right here that's still empty. So I'm not sure where we're gonna go next week. The chart tells me, the short-term chart tells me that we're gonna be seeing some indecision in the market because both of these candle bars on Thursday and Friday are kind of neutral. So you can see that really not having any large bodies to them like in the past. So these are kind of neutral bars, so we could just see flatter price action for the remainder of the week. We don't always have to go up or down. We could just be flat and trade within a small range inside of a bigger range like this green one. So not sure where we're going to go. We're not really near any key levels telling me there's a high probability to go up or down. Right now, traders aren't sure either, so that's when you see this choppiness occur. So not really sure where we're going, but I gave you guys some targets. If we do break some levels, that's probably where we're going to go next. So we'll have to wait and see regarding that. If I zoom out on the chart, downtrend pattern is still in play. Let me go and connect the swings. We got 3 touches on the top side. Bottom side, I believe it's just 1. And I'm much more confident now that this was not an overshoot right over here. So right over here, an overshoot should have led to a breakout on the opposite side. So since we didn't get that breakout on the opposite side, I'm much more inclined to think that this was not an overshoot and the channel was just wider, something like that. So we still have room to the downside because we came up short here. But since we came up short here, traders can also be thinking that we should get a breakout on this side. So we'll have to wait and see. But previous patterns that have played out, we have seen continuation to the downside before seeing that bigger pullback. So for example, you can see this orange channel right over here. We had this downtrend channel, and then the market likes to do these fake channel breakouts. So we had a channel breakout thinking we're going to reverse, and then the market likes to dump past the previous low before going up. So we do a lot of these fake channel breakouts. Here's another one right here. We have a channel working down, a fake break of the channel, then we saw the dump below the previous low point, and then we saw the bigger pullback. Same thing can occur right over here. Let me go and connect the swings. This channel isn't as precise as the other ones in the past, but it's still somewhat of a channel. So this could be a fake channel breakout right over here, where we see the dump below the previous low at the 348, 347 level, something like this, and then we see that bigger pullback. So that could also take place. So instead of going higher right now, there's a possibility to continue lower below the 52-week low, and then we see that large pullback, like the pattern that has taken place already 2 times. So most likely that's probably going to occur. I'm personally leaning more towards the downside than instead of getting that second leg up, but it could go both ways. We're not really at an area where you want to be taking a long or short. These are the key areas right here where the strong support and resistances are. So right now we're kind of like in the middle of it, so I'm not sure where we're going to go. We could just trade sideways inside this green range also for, like I said, for the remainder of the week. So not sure where we're going to go. If we break that 368, 369 level, probably going to be reaching the 356 and then the all-time lows. Now if we just break above to this high point of the 389, 390 level, I think there's a good chance we see higher prices, probably a gap fill to the 406, 410 level, and then we'll be right at the resistance side of the channel, which can also lead to a large sell-off. So basically we're just making these large swings up and down. I'm not sure where we're going to in the short term, but obviously in the long term, probably going to continue lower. I don't think this downtrend pattern has played out. So let's switch it over to the weekly chart to wrap it all up. Here we have the weekly chart for the SPY. Last week we got rejected from the EMA when we approached it. We cannot break it, and then we sold off. So this could still be a correction. We can get another leg up, but also we can just continue selling off from where we are right now too. So it's not really clear cut where we're going. Not really sure. We could just be flat too. So, but obviously my long-term patterns still hold. I believe we're still going to be retesting this low point that was created back here in early October at the 348 level. I believe we're going to test that, or at least, exceed it, or at least test it again before continuing higher if we did bottom. But overall pattern is telling me we're going to see a bigger correction. I'm going to zoom in on the chart. This is the price action since 2008, 2009. If I connect the swings, you can see that this is the channel. Right now we are on the opposite side of this median line, so we're 50% of the way to this part of the channel, which I think we're probably going to reach. So that's telling me that there's still a lot more correction left. I'm looking for the 320s, 330 level for the SPY. I don't think we're going to get back down to the 2020 lows. I don't think we can. I mean, we could, but I don't think we can. As of right now, I think we're just going to retrace back to this side of the channel in the long term. So in the short term, we could go sideways, we can go up, but in the long term, I'm still sticking to these lower price targets. And in the short term, I'm more likely to pick, we're going to go lower instead of going higher. But medium to long term, looking for these targets. It could take about another 2-3 quarters for this whole correction to play out. So that's why I'm stacking cash and waiting for a potential reversal pattern. So that's all I have for the SPY. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video with your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.